All right. Hey, friends and family. My apologies that it's been so long since I've made a video. I was finally promoted to full time at my job back in April after over 6 years. Um, and then in July, at the beginning of July, I was hurt at work. Um, So I'm gonna apologize if occasionally I stutter or something. Yeah, I'm still recovering. I'm doing a lot better. Um, but it it has affected my speech somewhat. But that's like I said, it's gotten a lot better. And I have more good days than bad days with that now. And my bad days are usually on a day off like this, and I'm not doing too bad today. So I figure it's time to kind of do a video and do an update on how we're doing. Me and Cherokee, of course, we're okay. Um, I'm still working and full time now, and even though I'm technically still on light duty, the neurologist they sent me to um, didn't give me anything to take back to work, and he didn't sign off on exactly how okay I was to go back to regular duties. So um, I'm trying to get a hold of the workman's comp lady. I got to sign somebody new, and I have not been successful in contacting her. Um, my apologies. I still don't have a desk to sit and do this at. Um, so, but yeah, a lot is going on right now. Um, also back in April, like right when I got promoted, my younger brother Jason went back home to Ohio, um, and there had been an incident with my mother. She was like hospitalized at that time. They didn't really tell me how bad it was or anything, but he went back home to help her and be with her and look after her, or try to help look after her. Um, but anyways, few and it's been that was basically um, about 6 months ago now, and I found out a few days ago that my mother is in the hospital on life support. Now, I didn't find out from my brother like I should have. He should have called me immediately and let me know what was going on. Um, Unfortunately, I found out from a friend of the family who just happens to be an ex-boyfriend of my mother's. Um, and when I tried to call Jason to speak to him, he hung up on me. Um, this is not the time. This is not the time to be petty and selfish and self-absorbed. Um, but following the advice of a coworker, I hopped on Google to check what hospitals were in the area to because I didn't even have the basic information on where she was, just that she was hospitalized and on life support. Um, Luckily, the first hospital that popped up for the area turned out to be where she is currently located. Um, and When I called, they didn't know who I was, and so initially wouldn't talk to me. and wouldn't tell me what's going on, other than the little information that I had was correct. Yes, that the woman, my mother was there and on life support, and I wasn't any further than that. I had to give them some information to help verify who I was, um, so that they would speak to me properly regarding what's happening with my mother. Um, and it's not good. Um, uh, but I guess I won't go into too much detail with that. Me and my brother should be talking about what's happening, and deciding together on what's the best course of action for her. But like I said, he's refusing to speak with me. Um, but I was able. I've managed to get in contact with my son's father. My son is still living in Ohio in my mother's house with my brother Jason. Um, but I managed to get a hold of my ex Chuck, and he was able to talk with Jason and Charlie. Um, and so for now they're okay, and whatnot, as far as that is concerned. Um, so I'm just kind of getting information from the hospital as needed and giving them information as needed. I was hoping to contact a few relatives, the, my mother's surviving siblings, to let them know what's happening and give them a chance to say goodbye if they would like to. But I haven't been able to contact anybody. Um, I just, I've not lived in Ohio for a long time now. I haven't lived there for over 20 years, and in that time period I've lost track of a lot of people. I know people have passed away, and I've not made it home for funerals or nothing, most likely because I usually find out after the fact that they're gone. Um, so yeah, that's just kind of what's going on right now, and I'm waiting to see what all needs to happen. I'm expecting that I'm going to need to fly back to Ohio to take care of a few things, um, and then fly home, because I'm established here right now. I have my job in the city, and my home here outside of the city, and yeah, and I know I've got friends and family that would like me to move back home to Ohio. Um, but it's not like I don't want to. It's just that I've kind of gotten a little settled. Um, the and then there's my own health to consider. Um, I do have arthritis, and my arthritis does not appreciate cold weather. Um, so, but I would at least like to get much closer back to home. so that it'd be easier to visit friends and family, and easier to keep in touch. Um, but friends and family know that even though I've been bad at keeping in touch and that I've been gone a long time, I think of you every day. I still love you. Um, so I don't know if my mother's baby sister will appreciate me saying her name. But Aunt Vicky Prairie, I still love you and I miss you. Um, your big sister's in the hospital, and she's not bouncing back from this one. That's not gonna happen. So if you'd like to say goodbye, that's fine. I know she's not been an easy sister to get along with in any way, shape, or form, and believe me, it's been way harder to be her daughter. Um, so it's okay either way. Um, and when Uncle Eddie, JD, and Michael know that I love them and I miss them too. And I hope you're all in contact with each other, um, at least a little bit. I know it's hard. Um, you're all, everybody's so different and got their different problems and issues going on, but you're still siblings, you're still family, and you're still my family. And I don't, I still love you. And I know I missed Uncle Frankie's funeral. I don't think I think I spotted an obituary. I came across it, like, I think it was like a week after he was gone or something like that. So um and I don't know what's going on with Uncle Billy. I know Mom said she thinks he's passed away. Um that it's been years since anybody has seen or heard from him, and I only know when the last time I saw him was, which was, before I left Ohio. Um, so I think it's just you guys who are left. So it's okay to get in contact with me. I would love to hear from you. Um, but it's up to you. I'm not gonna shove myself down anybody's throat. I just felt like she's your sister, and you have the right to come and say goodbye to her if you want to. Um, so I'm gonna kind of leave it at that for now. Um, and I'm wishing you all, you know, peace in your hearts and in your lives. And like I said, you're all with me in my heart every day. Peace.